Hi, I'm playing Minecraft again. I've never actually used a microphone before, so this is gonna be something new. I never really showed off the end of 1.18 on the Wooden Spoon server, and I didn't download the world, so I can't really show you how that turned out. But server reset, and we're playing on 19.3 currently, and I've been kind of lazy. I haven't really taken any pictures or video what this place used to look like. This was just a plain island. I claimed it and started building, terraforming it, and it is a cat. I've been spending a lot of time doing this. I will try to show some pictures that I did manage to take before to kind of show what it used to look like, but that's all I got. But I'm here recording now. This is one of my docks here on the east side. I built this entire swamp here, and this time I decided to build a tree house, so you have to climb up vines to get in my house. This is my little house. Lots of cats, obviously, because I built a cat island. Bed, jukebox, you know, typical stuff. All my enchanting, crafting, storage. I don't really spend a lot of time on the house. This is just kind of for looks, just to have a house. I've been spending a lot of time building on the island. So I'm going to give you a tour. Up here I got a map on the ground. I got another one over there. But I got one here in the middle of the map. This is where we are. Some of the stuff I've labeled, I haven't labeled everything yet. Some stuff's not done. There's a lot of stuff I want to do yet, but I'm going to show you what I got so far. Over here I got a villager trade hall. I guess I call it a trade shop. And this is where my villages are that I trade. Haven't finished all of them yet, but I got a bunch of levels, some decent trades, but I'm still working to get good ones. This is a fountain beacon. I just put this in recently, and this is a hotel. I'm kind of building like a vacation resort island type of, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, for this island. So this is like the hotel. I got skulk activated doors. Not perfect, but it's pretty cool to mess with the skulk stuff. I've never really done that before. There's gonna be an elevator here. Somebody on the server's helping me with that. I'm not the greatest at redstone, so that's not done yet. So I just have the stairs to use right now. I have different rooms. Some of the staff on the server gave me pillagers that are unarmed to be guests in my hotel with masks on, which I guess is kind of cool. So I only got, I think, 4 floors right now. I want to build at least 6 or 8 floors by the time I get done with it. This is the floor for the next level. Apparently there's a wandering trader up here. Cool. You don't give me anything I want. Oh, just take the quick way down. Okay, in front of the hotel, I have this little garden I made. And one thing I'm trying to do with this island is build sort of like all the different biomes. So you notice as I go around, like you see there's ice over there, and you'll see different stuff as we go around. This is like a little bar at the beach in Maine. I have a, what is this guy? A butcher. Don't mind these dirt blocks. I was growing trees here because I kind of didn't have space to farm trees. I used to farm trees where the hotel is, so I just was farming them on the beach. Same with this big tree. That one's gonna get cut down. This is my newest addition. This is a little restaurant I made. I call it the Cat Cafe. I made red and yellow candles that are supposed to be like ketchup and mustard bottles, and these are supposed to be napkins, I guess. It's a player head. This is the little waiter guy. And then over here I have a bartender. I don't think I'm totally done with this, but it's good enough for now. And I have little player heads for stools. I thought that was kind of a cool little idea. And upstairs there's some roof dining. Kind of get a cool view, I guess. And the kitchen is going to be down here, which I haven't done yet. Somebody said it's not a good workflow for a restaurant to have a kitchen in the basement, but I don't really have the space. So it's gonna go in the basement. This is a tennis court. It took me a while to plan the dimensions. I tried to get it close to scale, I guess. There we go. Get rid of those numbers, everything looks better. Let me go up to the farm. So this is an area I don't know what I'm gonna put here yet. I've been flattening it out, terraforming it for whatever I want to add next. Over here I have foxes. I built them their own little like cabin to keep them in. I got both types. It's a regular one and a snow one. There's nothing in there but berries. I didn't like decorate or anything because I just built it to put them in for now. I might decorate it later. And I just kind of made it look like a spruce forest, the trees and the moss stone you find in the spruce biome and the berry bushes for the foxes too. I may at some point let the animals roam around, but I wanted to make sure every animal was kind of kept enclosed until everything was lit up and monster proof and all that. I still got a few places I need to light up around the edges in the water. Drown keeps spawning. This is my crop farm. You know, wheat, carrots, potatoes, the usual. I got a couple farmers here to trade. I think I've leveled most of them up. I got an automatic composter. Well, it's not automatic, but like I just put it in the chest and it goes down. And over here I built a barn. This is where my animals are. I have every color sheep. I got chickens. Got a skeleton horse. I don't know where I'm gonna put him, so he's in with chickens for now. White sheep's over here because I ran out of space over there. I got some goats. I literally just got the goats yesterday. That's the newest addition. Cows, pigs, and I plan to get the mushroom cows. Put them in there. Back here, this is where my horses are. My llamas that I stole from traders. upstairs. That's kind of where I just put my supplies. Like over here, I collect all the wool, sheep, and a bed, so I can sleep in here if I need to. Over this way, I got a little spot where I have bees, farm honey. I do got one more natural beehive. I want to replace this one, but I gotta wait till the bees come out so I can swap it. Down here's where I grow my pumpkins and my melons. And there's a walkway back around the farm this way. Over here, I call this the House of LA. I don't know why I came up with that name, but it's just a house. I went really far to capture these guys. Like, really far. I journeyed all the way up here to this mansion. It took me many Minecraft days, but it was worth it. I've used them a lot to like follow me around and pick up items, like chopping trees. They can pick up saplings and, you know, that sort of thing. If I go back this direction, I'll show you some more stuff I got this way. This is one of the original walkways I built. There's a bunch of water down below, so I kind of built this, do this little like valley here in the middle. I did put stone all up along the one side. This is my nether portal. This connects to the server's nether highway, which we used to like get from people's bases easier. I don't think I mentioned yet, this is my flag for my island. You'll see them all over the place. It's supposed to be a cat. I got the pattern from looking on Google. I just copied it. Did not come up with it. I do have various signs that kind of like tell where stuff is, so like if people come to visit, they can find their way around. I do have a conduit down here. Lets me dive under the water all over the place. It's kind of nice. It's actually the first time I've built one, I think. No, second time I've built one. So I built one on the 1.17 when I lived on an island. Then right here is a spider spawner. It's right near the surface. I used to use this to grind when I needed XP, before I had better methods to get XP. Also to get string, lots of string. It's kind of cool that it was like right there at the surface. Here's some bunnies I captured. I don't know where I'm gonna put them yet, but they're just kind of chilling right there in a boat for now. This is a cool project over here. It took me a while to build and come up with the design. It's a lighthouse. I put a beacon at the top. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. I built this on December 15th. I put a little sign there to show when it was built, I guess. And I put a sign here, welcome to Cat Isle. That's the name of my island, on the dock. So if people come to visit from this way, it kind of tells them what this place is. I do have a villager I keep in here. Let's go up to the top. There's not too much of a view because the server has a limited render distance, which kind of sucks, but it's good for performance. You can't really see too far, but it would be a cool view if it did work, because out in the ocean, the one direction is a huge coral reef, which is nice to have one nearby because 2 resets ago on 1.17, I didn't have a reef, so I went and collected a bunch of the stuff and built my own reef at my island. If you saw the video, you know what I'm talking about, but if not, I do have old videos from previous resets. The Wooden Spoon kind of resets the server every update or 2, depending on what all is new, I guess. This is my pandas over here. Just not a really easy way to get in, because I wanted to keep the pandas from escaping. So I built a wall all the way around of bamboo. I believe I have every panda type. Somebody on the server was breeding pandas and was nice enough to let me get all the different pandas, which is pretty cool. So this is their new home. I brought them here, even though this is a bamboo jungle island. There were no naturally spawning pandas here, which was kind of disappointing. So they kind of live here now, which is cool. I do have some little ponds with some fish that I built. It's kind of hard to see now at nighttime, but there are some fish in here. There they are. I did make a little walkway over here to get through. You kind of cut through from one side to the other. And there's also a walkway up here which doesn't connect this way, but we're going to go this way anyway. This just goes down to the original walkway. It's got a bridge across this tree over to the other side, and this just kind of goes over to where the spider spawner and stuff were on the same side. This is just like a upper way to get over to the hotel. This is just like a little seating area I made. And this is the pool with some water slides. Not very good water slides, but what can you do for Minecraft, really? Kind of go up and show you what they look like. I kind of just winged it building them. This one works nicely because it's just straight and you do kind of go down it, but this one up here doesn't really work nicely. It curves all around like a real water slide, but because it does that, you don't really go down real nicely, and it's really slow, but it's mainly for looks. And then this is supposed to be the hot tub with bubbles. I got a little area on this side. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put over here yet, but I do have a nice little walkway down here along the beach. And there's a bridge I built, and that goes just a shortcut over to the tail of the island. And this walkway isn't quite finished yet. I'm still working on this tunnel. Over here is my attempt to bring the nether biomes to the overworld. I do want to do an end place also. I don't know where yet. I'm kind of just winging this whole project as I go along, but it's kind of been fun just winging it. So this is like this whole biome, I guess, with lots of nether wart. And the Crimson Forest. This is another portal. This one takes me to the roof of the nether, because we have access to the roof of the nether, because you can do that in Java, which is kind of nice. This is my warped forest and my tiny basalt delta looking area. I did make a little cave down there, and yes, there is ancient debris, which just sits there for looks, while I still wear diamond armor. just kind of made an archway just so I could hang the glowstone. There's some more ancient debris down there in the magma. I only used magma. I didn't want to put lava because I didn't want to die. So I just used magma, and it still looks good enough. There is magma in the basalt delta biomes. I just didn't want the hazard of lava. This is my cool little snow and ice biome, I guess you call it. It's supposed to be kind of like the, I forget what the biome is called, the one with all the icebergs and stuff, but it's kind of a little different, I guess, I don't know. And I use the blue lights because, one, they're a low enough light level, they don't melt, but also because the blue lights look really cool on the blue ice, especially because this shader I'm using has colored lights. So they actually give off blue light. And this is the top of the cat's tail. This is eventually going to be finished with snow, and my plan is to build a snowy log cabin. That's the plan. I don't know if that's what I'm going to stick with, but that's what I'm going to plan on doing there. I just built this bridge recently, so it's not very well connected here, but it works. It's on an angle because I thought it would be, I don't know, the way I used to play Minecraft was everything was straight, square, and I've tried to stop building that way and build more curvature, shaping to the land, and randomizing blocks. As you can tell on like my walkways and stuff is very random, and I'm trying to learn to build Minecraft that way instead of the boring all plain same blocks for walkways and walls and stuff. And so like instead of building a straight bridge, I thought, you know, it's a little different, and it's more of a challenge to engineer building something on an angle. You have to calculate everything out. It's more of a challenge too. Makes things a little more fun and interesting. So that's, I think, majority of the stuff. I didn't show off my little garden on the other side, so let me go show that real quick. On the other side of my, and I do have this little azalea themed garden I made. It's just a little circle, a little bench with a nice ocean view, which you can't see very far because of the render distance, but I mean, you get the idea, right? I'm a cat, and I have cats everywhere. I think that's pretty much everything. I do have this little waterway in the middle so I can boat across the island instead of going around. I do have a farm down here for bone meal, which appears to be broken again. There we go. So this is a bone meal farm that I got off YouTube, and I just copied it because I was needing lots of bone meal for plants and everything I've been building on this island, and getting bone meal through bones was taking forever. I needed stacks upon stacks, so I built a bone meal farm, and that's been great. I've not really been into building automatic farms, so that's another thing I've kind of been learning how to do, kind of getting into that kind of stuff instead of just playing Minecraft basically. It's kind of fun and challenging to build new things, even though I've been playing this game for a decade now, I believe. Long time. That's pretty much the tour of what I've been doing since 1.19 came out last summer, I believe it was, like July, August, something like that. So there's still a lot I want to do yet, but I'm making progress. That's pretty much it. I've definitely been enjoying the new content. I can't wait to see the next update with all the cherry blossoms and stuff. I don't know if the wooden spoon is going to reset again when that update drops. If that does, I will start all over, and I think I want to build in the cherry blossom biome if I can find a nice one. If not, I will keep playing on this map and keep expanding it and do another video on what else to add to my cat island. I will show you my skin here real quick. This is the same skin I used, you've seen in my old videos, except I recolored it. It's now the same color as Mangrove, which is my house. So I thought that was kind of cool to color match my house as I did in 1.17. So that's pretty much the tour of my island and everything I've been doing. I'm not sure when I will make another YouTube video for Minecraft. I kind of just do it whenever I feel like it. So maybe in a couple months I'll make another one with a new update, but that's it for now.